One down, another through the door. Same face, different name. That's what this is for. The cycle doesn't break, it just reloads. Same warehouse, same night, same heavy loads. You clear the room refills. That's not a problem, that's just the drill. They keep coming, that's the whole design. They keep coming, down a different line. You don't win by stopping them, you win by not stopping. They keep coming, and so do you. They keep coming. They keep coming. Gas in the walls, pressure in the air. Every breath a reminder of what's at stake in there. They built this room to make you quit mid-cycle, but quitting mid-cycle was never the recital. You clear the room refills. That's not a problem, that's just the drill. They keep coming, that's the whole design. They keep coming, down a different line. You don't win by stopping them, you win by not stopping. They keep coming, and so do you. They keep coming. The gas rises, the room gets tighter, the cycle continues. So does the fighter. They keep coming, that's the whole design. They keep coming, down a different line. You don't win by stopping them, you win by not stopping. They keep coming, and so do you. They keep coming. Just a drop spot where the syndicate confirms every shipment, every soldier, every piece of the plan. Delivered by speedboat to whoever's on the land. Night cover, low profile, no manifest file. The P has been dirty since before we were compiled into a team that fights this. The water's been complicit in everything the syndicate built. To every visit, every crate that came through here, every deal that cleared the dock. We're not just fighting people tonight, we're fighting the whole block. Waterline, that's where it starts. On a speedboat, that's the bare knuckle version. Making drops, collecting, running his excursion. Fast on his feet when he finally hits the pier. The kind of mini boss that tells you the real boss is near. But first things first, clear the dock, stop the supply. Every wave he drops is another reason why we push through the harbor before the night gets older. The water lines are cut off past this, it gets colder. That's where it starts. Waterline. Waterline is where we stop the whole operation from breaking. Waterline. the grind. Beat of the street. Under everything. Beat of the street. What the alley brings. The beat of the street runs through all of this. The beat of the street. Nothing sounds like it. Every hit on time. Every step on count. The beat of the street is what this alley's all about. The beat of the street. Yeah, Koshiro built this track around the body's memory. Oh, we're fighting in a narrow space, feels like within me. The syncopation matches the dodge and counter pattern. The tempo locks into the moment before impact shatters. Every game has its surface music and is underneath. Sort 3 made the underneath the beat. The percussion isn't decoration, it's the architecture. Every bar a corridor, every snare a fracture. In the syndicate control of this particular sector. Round one alley, this is the overture. Beat of the street. Under everything. Beat of the street. What the alley brings. The beat of the street runs through all of this. The beat of the street. Nothing sounds like it. Every hit on time. Every step on count. The beat of the street is what this alley's all about. The beat of the street. Strip away the sample. Strip away the sample. Just the concrete and the fighter. That's the beat of the street. That's the whole example. The beat of the street runs through all of this. The beat of the street. Nothing sounds like it. Every hit on time. Every step on count. The beat of the street is what this alley's all about. The beat of the street. can only not be where the machine has been. Get out of the way! The bulldozer doesn't negotiate. Get out of the way! Everything in its path is straight. Fight what's coming at you. Move from what can't be fought. Hey! Get out of the way! Here's the lesson this stage taught. Get out of the way! Moving back on stage, that's a different kind of test. Not just the enemies, not just your strength or your chest. It's the ground itself deciding where it wants to be. Every time you plant your foot, the ground has other plans for me. Random cross, that's the name and that's the design. Unpredictable intersection of yours and mine. The platform drops, the platform shifts, the platform slides. Yeah. You fight on what you got wherever the ground decides. Shifting ground, still standing. Shifting ground, still landing. Shifting ground, that's the whole stage. Shifting ground, every platform, every page. Yeah, you can't map it, you can't predict it, you can only move with it. Shifting ground, it's where I learned that I don't need it to be fixed. Shifting ground, shifting ground. Yeah. The random cross teaches something the stable stages don't. What you do when the thing you're standing on won't stay cooperative when the environment decides it's not your ally, it's just physics, it just slides under everyone equally, no favoritism in the drift. The platform doesn't know you, that's the gift. You stop expecting the ground to help you, you start working with whatever the ground's dealt you. That's all threes or curriculum compressed into one moving stage that just won't rest. Shifting ground, still standing. Shifting ground, still landing. Shifting ground, that's the whole stage. Shifting ground, every platform, every page. You can't map it, you can't predict it, you can only move with it. Shifting ground is where I learned that I don't need it to be fixed. Shifting ground. Random cross means no fixed position. The best move is the one that works from wherever you're sitting. Shifting ground, that's the whole stage. Shifting ground, every platform, every page. You can't map it, you can't predict it, you can only move with it. Shifting ground is where I learned that I don't need it to be fixed. Shifting ground. opens on another floor of this, another corridor, something nobody's supposed to miss. The city keeps its branding long after the brand's a lie. Happy paradise still on the wall while everything inside the name on the sign doesn't match the view. Happy paradise depends on who you're talking to. Looks like paradise from far enough away. Looks like paradise on a different kind of day. But we're here right now, and here is what it is. Looks like paradise was always just what someone wanted it to give. Looks like paradise. The brightest song in the darkest game. Happy paradise was always just a name. Looks like paradise from far enough away. Looks like paradise on a different kind of day. But we're here right now, and here is what it is. Looks like paradise was always just what someone wanted it to give. Looks like paradise. Below grade, that's the technical term for everything the city built underneath to confirm that there's a whole other infrastructure running parallel to whatever they show you on the surface level. The subways, the syndicates, second address, every platform, a waypoint, every tunnel egress for whatever they're moving that the street can't carry. Below grade, operations nothing temporary. Below grade, below the law. Below grade, below what you saw. Below grade, that's where this goes. Below grade, where the tunnel knows everything the surface keeps polished and clean. Below grade is the actual city between. Below grade. Kawashima built this track to sound like the arcade. The chaos of a tunnel fight rendered in the shade of a Mega Drive sound chip, doing things it shouldn't, capturing the underground in ways a studio couldn't. Barely a minute of pure compressed dread. The train's still running somewhere overhead, while down here the ninjas are loading in from the dark. Below grade is where round 4 finds its mark. Below the law. Below grade, below what you saw. Below grade, that's where this goes. Below grade, where the tunnel knows everything the surface keeps polished and clean. Below grade is the actual city between. Below grade, the tunnelway runs underneath all of it. Every clean surface above has a below grade to it. Below grade, that's where this goes. Below grade, where the tunnel knows everything the surface keeps polished and clean. Below grade is the actual city between. Below grade. Yeah. right fight. Wrong station, wrong type. Wrong station, that's where the ninjas live. Wrong station, that's what the subway gives. You expected punks, you got something else. Wrong station is the best surprise the game put on the shelf. Wrong station. The Shinobi in reverse means they're coming at you from angles the standard enemy pool can't match you. Fast, precise, trained in ways the syndicate muscle isn't. The underground swapped genres and nobody was listening until the shadows moved and the music shifted. And every fan who played the section gifted themselves a moment of pure disbelief. Ninjas in the subway, that's beyond relief. That's Sword 3 deciding rules are optional when the stage design is this topical. Wrong station, right call, the game earned this. Shinobi reverses the tunnel at its finest. Wrong station, right fight, wrong station, wrong type, wrong station, that's where the ninjas live. Wrong station, that's what the subway gives. You expected punks, you got something else. Wrong station is the best surprise the game put on the shelf. Wrong station. Sega hit a crossover in a subway fight. Nobody asked for ninjas, everyone was right. I love it. Wrong station, that's where the ninjas live. Wrong station, that's what the subway gives. You expected punks, you got something else. Wrong station is the best surprise the game put on the shelf. Wrong station, yeah. Before the first punch, before the first door, the city already knows what this night is for. The title screen glows with everything at stake. This is the sound of a world about to break. Not a warning, already the atmosphere. Not a build-up, already the feeling of what's here. The city knows. Before we even start, the city knows. It's written in the dark. Every light out there is holding something, and the city knows. This is where it all begins. The city knows. Six minutes of this before the game loads. 6 minutes of knowing what the city holds. Nuclear weight behind civilian faces. The beat, ambience of compromised places. Not a warning, already the atmosphere. Not a build-up, already the feeling of what's here. The city knows. Before we even start, the city knows. It's written in the dark. Every something the city knows. This is where it all begins. The city knows.
Moon Beach had the ocean. This one's got a ceiling of clouds and city smoking. Whatever the syndicate's burning. Moon and Saw 3 is the same word but a different learning. The second game's Moon sat quiet over water. This one watches over everything that came after. The beach is gone, the quiet is gone, the freedom's gone. Just the moon doing its job, keeping the light on. Over a city that used it as cover for the drop of whatever they're moving when the street noise stops. Not the beach, not the water, not the freedom. In sequence felt this the moment Moon loaded and Saw 3 and dealt this reminder that the trilogy got darker every entry. Moon Beach was the door open, Moon is the sentry standing at the edge of what the city became. After 2 games the fighting didn't end the game. The moon's the only thing that carried through unchanged. Everything beneath it got rearranged. From open water to occupied streets, from salt and silence to whatever this beats. Not the beach, not the water, not the freedom. Just the moon and what came after. Not the beach, that moon is gone. Not the beach, this moon's been on a different assignment over different ground. Not the beach, the distance between the 2 games found. Not the beach. Was where you could breathe for a moment. This moon is the moment right before something breaks. Not the beach, that moon is gone. That moon is gone. Not the beach, this moon's been on a different assignment over different ground. Not the beach, it's the exploding. All that underground tension finally releasing into a boss fight that just keeps increasing in speed and pressure. No floor to the ceiling. Yamato speed is its own particular feeling. Yamato speed, no ceiling. Yamato speed, no yielding. Yamato speed, that's what this fight runs on. Yamato speed, from the moment it's begun, the track hits hard, the boss hits harder. Yamato speed is how round 4 gets its proper closure. Yamato speed. Kawashima built this track at a frantic tempo because the boss fight needed music that could follow every frame of movement, every pixel of threat. Crazy train is the sound of not being dead yet. The subway was long, the ninjas were many, but Yamato is the reason every fan remembers round 4. Specifically, the boss that ran the crazy train lyrically through everything you thought you understood about how fast the fighting sword could. And Yamato speed, no ceiling. Yamato speed, no yielding. Yamato speed, that's what this fight runs on. Yamato speed, from the moment it's begun, the track hits hard, the boss hits harder. Yamato speed is how round 4 gets its proper closure. Yamato speed. The crazy train doesn't have a schedule. It just runs until you do. Yamato speed, that's what this fight runs on. Yamato speed, from the moment it's begun, the track hits hard, the boss hits harder. Yamato speed is how round 4 gets its proper closure. Yamato speed. Syndicate's hideout now, past the warehouse, past the pier, past the how of getting here. We're in the inner sanctum where the operation keeps its actual phantom units, the ones they named poets, because whoever ran the files wanted to know it. Felt like art, felt like something worth reading, while the actual work was the kind worth fleeing from. If you had the choice, we don't have the choice. The poets of the syndicate's quietest voice, the most lethal unit with the prettiest code name. That's how the ones who matter play the game. Codename beautiful, doing ugly work. Codename beautiful, where the real threats lurk. Codename beautiful, that's what they gave them. Codename beautiful, nobody could save them from the irony of a name that sounds like verse. Codename beautiful is always the ones that heard words. Codename beautiful. The poets don't announce themselves like the street muscle did. They don't have the same tells as everything we click to get in here. They operate on a different frequency. The code name isn't decoration, it's a warning specifically about the gap between what something's called and what it actually does when it's installed in the heart of the operation at its deepest level. The poets of the syndicate's highest clearance devils, and we walked into the house because we had to. The mission doesn't end until we get past you. Codename beautiful, doing ugly work. Codename beautiful, where the real threats lurk. Codename beautiful, that's what they gave them. Codename beautiful, nobody could save them from the irony of a name that sounds like verse. Codename beautiful.
has the most beautiful name. That's how you know you're finally in the right place.
Codename beautiful.
That's what they gave them.
Codename beautiful.
Nobody can save them.
From the irony of a name that sounds like bird. Codename beautiful.
Is always the ones that hurt worse.
Codename beautiful. Same building, different floor. Everything familiar, but more. The poets multiply. The higher up you go, the deeper in the hideout, the less they let you know. First floor was a warning. This floor is the real. First floor was the poem. This floor is the steel. Deeper in, that's where the truth lives. Deeper in, past everything that gives the appearance of control, the appearance of a plan. Deeper in is where you find the ones who actually ran all of it. Deeper in, the poets don't get louder, they get quieter up here. The higher the clearance, the less you need to hear. Just the work, just the mission, just the floor. That's closest to whoever we came here for. First floor was a warning. This floor is the real. First floor was the poem. This floor is the steel. Deeper in, that's where the truth lives. Deeper in, past everything that gives the appearance of control, the appearance of a plan. Deeper in is where you find the ones who actually ran all of it. Deeper in.
The poets on this floor don't have names, just clearance levels and specific aims.
Deeper in, that's where the truth lives. Deeper in, past everything that gives the appearance of control, the appearance of a plan. Deeper in is where you find the ones who actually ran all of it. Deeper in.
situation worth mentioning. The cycle didn't end when the warehouse cleared. It just relocated. That's what we feared. Same enemy rotation, different backdrop. Neon instead of fluorescent, open sky instead of rooftop. The street gives you more room, but more room means more places for the threat to resume. From every alley, every doorway, every car, cycle to a cycle, I stretch wider by far. Same loop, new block. Same loop, different clock. Same loop, new block. That's the streets version. Same loop, new block. By the way, house excursion. The cycle runs wherever the syndicate needs it to run. Same loop, new block. It's how round two gets done. Same loop, new block. G-funk energy on the beat 'em up stage. That's the particular alchemy of this particular page. In the Saw 3 playbook, Kawashima went West Coast. For a moment in the game, that's usually East Coast toast. The street at night with that slow synth bass rolling is the exact sound of a city that's been controlling its own narrative long enough to feel comfortable. The cycle runs through comfortable like it's combustible. Same loop, new block. The streets the warehouse with better lighting, no ceiling, and a full house of enemies who learn the same rotation in a different room. Same loop, new block, same inevitable doom. Same loop, new block. Same loop, different clock. Same loop, new block. That's the streets version. Same loop, new block. By the warehouse excursion. The cycle runs wherever the syndicate needs it to run. Same loop, new block. Is how round two gets done. Same loop, new block. The warehouse has walls. The street has history. Same cycle running through both. That's the mystery. Same loop, new block. That's the streets version. Same loop, new block. By the warehouse excursion. The cycle runs wherever syndicate needs it to run. Same loop, new block. It's how round two gets done. Same loop, new block. Yeah. Every action has its answer. Every seed has its cancer or its flower, depending on what was planted in the hour before this one. The syndicate built this from the ground up. Every deal, every crime, every covered up. Now it answers for every bit of it. What you saw is what this final hour brings. What you saw is what the last round sings. Every corrupt foundation, every compromise hole. What you saw is standing right here at the end of it all, answering what you saw. Nuclear weight behind diplomatic faces. Generals replaced in the highest places. The cause and effect of years of every crime, every covered up. Now it answers for every bit of it. What you saw is what this final hour brings. What you saw is what the last round sings. Every corrupt foundation, every compromised whole. What you saw is standing right here at the end of it all, answering what you saw. Inga, Rasen, cause and effect, the longest track for the longest day. 8 minutes of consequence, running to collect. time we thought it was over when he fell. Second time we learned what leaving him teaches well. Now the third time, standing in the same room again. The music itself can't find its center, neither can we. Not fear this time, something past that. Not anger either, something that has no name yet. Third time different, that's what this has to be. Third time different, or where we'll always be. Every meeting led to this one, every win that wasn't done. Third time different is the only ending left for us. Third time different. He looks the same, the room looks the same, the weight of it looks exactly the same. But the music that plays has no foundation now. The key is gone, the center went somehow. And that's exactly what this moment is. Not fear this time, something past that. Not anger either, something that has no name yet. Third time different, that's what this has to be. Third time different, oh where we'll always be. Every meeting led to this one, every win that wasn't done. Third
less than a minute of this particular music, because less than a minute is all this needs. 3 games worth of build-up for the most direct conclusion, the longest journey for the shortest fighting music that ever felt complete. Finally here, finally clear. The answer to every question is right in front of us. Finally, the music has a key again. Finally, this is where it ends. All that atonal dread resolves into this. Finally, Mr. X meets the fist he always missed. Finally, the key came back when the fight began. That's Koshiro saying, now you have everything you need. Finally, the music has a key again. Finally, this is where it ends. All that atonal dread resolves into this. Finally, Mr. X meets the fist he always missed. Finally,
The credits roll on a city still broken. Every promise made still unspoken. The syndicate rebuilt before we could finish. Everything we started to diminish. Not the ending we were working toward. Not the city we were fighting for. They won this one, that's the honest read. They won this one, planted every seed. We cleared the floors, but not the foundation. They won this one, and the bright music is the coolest part of the occasion. They won this one. The cheerful score over a broken city is the game's way of having no pity for the player who didn't make it in time. The bad ending's music is the syndicate's victory chime. Not the ending we were working toward. Not the city we were fighting for. They won this one, that's the honest read. They won this one, planted every seed. We cleared the floors, but not the foundation. They won this one, and the bright music is the coolest Some characters don't make the cut. The Western version shipped without this. The Eastern version kept it shut. Inside the game where track that only plays in Japan on a different kind of night. You either know this one or you don't. You either play the real version or you won't know what you missed. Japan only, that's where this lives. Japan only, what the Japanese version gives that the Western one removed and never explained. Japan only is the track that the localization couldn't contain. Japan only. Ash came by speedboat, dropped the enemies off, then jumped out himself, light on his feet, fast enough to make you work for it in a stage the West never saw. Japan only means some things survive without applause. You either know this one or you don't. You either play the real version or you won't know what you missed. Japan only, that's where this lives. Japan only, what the Japanese version gives that the Western one removed and never explained. Japan only is the track that the localization couldn't contain. Japan only. The best kept secret in the whole series. Japan only is for the ones who went looking. Japan only, that's where this lives. Japan only, what the Japanese version gives that the Western one removed and never explained. Oh, Japan only is the track that the localization couldn't contain. Japan only.
Somewhere in the code between one game and another, a melody that didn't know which world it belonged to. Koshiro at his desk, two projects running parallel. A tune slipped through the border of one game into another shell. Not finished, not placed, not meant for anyone, just existing between two worlds on the same desk. Two games, one desk, that's where this was born. Two games, one desk, before either was worn into the shape that players came to know. Two games, one desk is the sound of something that didn't know where to go. Two games, one desk. Beyond Oasis came after, bare Knuckle came before. This melody lived between them in the margins of the score. An early version of a future that hadn't happened yet. A composer working double and leaving something in the net. Not finished, not placed, not meant for anyone, just existing between two worlds on the same desk. Two games, one desk, that's where this was born. Two games, one desk, before either was worn into the shape that desk is the sound of something that didn't know where to go. 2 games, 1 desk. The early tune is the purest thing. No game around it, no purpose yet, just the melody itself. Oh, 2 games, 1 desk. That's where this was born. 2 games, 1 desk. Before either was worn into the shape that the players came to know. 2 games, 1 desk is the sound of something that didn't know where to go. 2 games, 1 desk.
Yeah. Walk into the club and the beat's already at capacity. The syndicate's crew mixed in with civilian casualty at proximity. Wrong place, wrong night, wrong song. But the DJ doesn't stop and the crowd keeps moving along. I've seen this in every city that the syndicate owns. The nightlife becomes cover for whatever gets thrown through the back channels, through the crowd, through the noise. The club's a distribution point dressed up with lights and boys. Still on the floor, dancing through it. Still on the floor, nobody knew it. Still on the floor, while the fight ran its course. Still on the floor, no pause, no remorse. The music covered everything, the lights hid the rest. Still on the floor, it's how the city passes every test. Still on the floor, yeah. Yeah. Three guys down and the speakers stacked. Crowd stepped around and nobody looked back. That's not callousness, that's conditioning. The city trained everyone to keep their positioning on the dance floor in the moment in the beat. Everything else is not your problem in this heat. I fought through the whole club in under 4 minutes. The crowd kept dancing like I was never in it. Still on the floor, dancing through it. Still on the floor, nobody knew it. Still on the floor, while the fight ran its course. Still on the floor, no pause, no remorse. The music covered everything, the lights hid the rest. Still on the floor, it's how the city passes every test. Still on the floor. The saddest part isn't that nobody stopped. It's that stopping wouldn't change Still on the floor, while the fight ran its course. Still on the floor, no pause, no remorse. The music covered everything, the lights hit the rest. Still on the floor, it's how the city passes every test. Still on the floor.
Head count. Down here the light comes in strips. The train moves through in control blips. Nobody makes eye contact. Underground rule. Whatever's in the tunnel stays in the tunnel when it's done. Different world below the street. Different rules below the heat. Underground rules apply down here. Underground rules, different kind of fear. The city above doesn't reach this far. Underground rules is all there is in the dark. Underground rules. The platform's empty, except it's not. The syndicate uses tunnels for whatever the street forgot. Deliveries, personnel, whatever needs the dark. Underground rules is where the whole thing gets its spark. Different world below the street. Hey, hey. Different rules below the heat. Underground rules apply down here. Kind of fear. The city above doesn't reach this far. Ooh. Underground rules is all there is in the dark. Underground rules. The tunnel doesn't care about the surface. Whoa.